All right, for this lesson, we're going to have um, one tab open with your ear sketch music, one tab that's just Google, and one tab that is your Google Drive. Um, if we get a chance, we'll get to WeVideo, but today we may not get to that point. So I'm going to pause this and let everyone have a chance to catch up with me on this point. All right, the first tab we're going to use is your Google Drive tab. So everybody make sure you're looking at your Google Drive, which is what mine looks like. Drive. So while you're looking at your Google Drive, we're going to create a folder for my class that at the end of the semester, if you don't want anything, you can delete it. You won't have a lot of stuff floating around in your drive. So we're going to come up here. So we click on New, which is up here in the upper left corner. And when you do that, the very top one, you're going to click New Folder for Ms. Dunn's class. Depending on your class period, you're going to put the class period first in AI. I'm adding spring only because I need them in case I didn't get something deleted from my other ones. You don't have to. So whatever your class period, I'm recording this in fourth, so I'm going to put fourth. And then you just hit create. Once you do that, it's going to show it right here. You can always right click if you've done that and change colors. You don't have to change the color. You can leave it dark gray. But it's your fourth period AI. Everything we're going to do for this semester that's on in Google, you're going to save it in here. And then at the end of school this year, you can right click and remove and delete all of it. Okay. Now, once you created that folder and it looks like that, double click it so it will open because we are going to add a folder inside. And we'll add a folder each time we're doing some new work. Now we're going to double click and open up the folder, and it's going to be empty. And we're going to create a new one in here, and it's going to be called Music Video. So while you're inside here, we click New again. We're going to click New again inside this folder and call it Music Video. So everything we're going to use with our ear sketch and some photos you're going to download today will be in here for our music video that we'll create in WeVideo. So this is inside the other folder. That's why it says fourth period AI or whatever your class period is. Inside here, you'll have multiple folders in here before the end of the semester when we do different projects. I did the test yesterday on paper. I don't do that a lot. I'll send you the Google form or whatever it is, the worksheet, and you'll do it in Google. So I won't do a lot of worksheets that are paper. We're trying to do it all digital. So once this is here, double click it so you have another open folder. And you can see this is telling you it's in your drive. This is telling you what the original folder that you would see in your drive. This is telling you one of the subfolders. So you can have multiple folders inside one. So it's just like sliding. The whole idea is that you have this one folder, and then inside you can keep putting additional stuff. Now, this is going to stay open. We're going to be putting photos here. So thumbs up if you got this far. Pat yourself off on the back and say, oh, God, thank God. All right. Now, go over here to the new blank tab. Now, you created your own music. I know what some of them kind of sound like, but you know what you got. They're all should be about 18 seconds long. There's some that are a little longer because I said to do everything a minimum of 10 measures. That equals out to 18 seconds, plus or minus, depending on if you cut off a little or added more. That's a lot of photos for a slide video or little videos. So, and you know what your music makes you think of. So you're going to Google search images to use in your video with your music. And this is, if you're not sure about how to save stuff into your Google Drive, I'm going to show you the simplest way. I'm just going to, Show you. We're going to show you what I'm going to do. Trails. So I'm just going to pull out some images. I'm going to type in whatever it is I want, and I'm going to go to images. And then when I see some stuff, so I say, oh, you know what? I really like this photo. You just click and drag it until you get to your tab from your drive, and it pops open. Don't drop it sooner, or it'll go into the URL. You want to wait till you get this, and you just slide it in there. That way you don't have to download it and then upload it, because we're going to do that. It's easier just to slide it over. If you want to download everything and then move it, upload it to here, I'll show you, but I like the drag and drop, because the drag and drop is, to me, super easy. So you just drop it in there like that. Well, now I'm not renaming them, so I'm going to always click keep both files. It's just because it says download JPG. JPG is your file type. A JPG in a PNG are photo file types. TXT is in DOC or documents. PDF is a document, and that's your file type. You have to have specific file types when you save any kind of file on your computer. So we're saving GPG or PNGs. So you're just going to Google search stuff. Now, if you want to use your camera and take pictures of yourself just being silly, do that, and you'll upload it from the camera. But you don't have to have a picture of yourself. That's not required. So think about it, what you did on that Google slide where you're saving pictures, but we're not putting on the slide. These pictures are going to be in your video. It's going to be like a video slideshow. Maybe you want some video stuff. Maybe I actually want somebody riding a trail bike or on something. Oh, yeah, let's see. All right, we're still having a hard time here. And I do the GFF. The little, people like to call them GIFs. People like to call them GIFs. There's no right or wrong. You can say GIF and make it a soft G. GIFs if you want to make it a hard G. All right, same thing. So these are actually movement. You can use these also. You just drag them over, just like you do them. The regular photos, because you can have videos inside the video. If you want to do a series of those, you don't want anything stationary like a regular photo, that's fine. This is your creation. What does your music make you want to play? I think I played something at the beginning of the year that a student made during summer school, and it was salsa dancing, and they used all these different, I call them GIFs, from different cartoon characters, mainly The Simpsons, of salsa dancing, because their music had a salsa dance. It's up to you. What are you going to do? But you need, if your music is 18 seconds long, that's a long time. It's shorter than any song on the radio. The longest TikTok is 3 minutes, so we're not even like that. We're still shorter than the shortest TikTok. So that's still a lot of pictures. So you're going to want to search stuff or little videos that, I'm going to say 5, 6, very minimum, if not more. It's better to have more than not enough. And then the whole time we're looking at that same picture, unless that's just the best picture in the world and you just want us to look at it. But you're going to look at other stuff. You want to get as many options as possible. You're going to put everything in here. Okay? And it's up to you. Now, the rules are school appropriate. No profanity, no and nothing inappropriate. You guys know what that is, okay? You got to do that. You got to keep it appropriate. So that includes we're not going to do any drinking, that kind of stuff. Anything that you're not allowed to have in school, don't put that in your video, okay? So we're going to do that, and then in about, raise your hand if you still want or need to add music to that. All right. So we won't download it yet. In about 20 minutes, I'll show everybody how we put our music into the Google Drive. And then depending on where we're at, we probably won't actually create the videos until next class. So today is about finding your photos, finding any little gifts if you want stuff where they're moving, um, that kind of stuff. So if you want things, well, it's going to go all the way to it. So if you want to add stuff like this, you can add stuff like that. All right, you just got to get it all saved into your Google file right here. And then before the end of class, a good 20 minutes, we'll add the music here. So if you want to still add music, go ahead and work on that right now. If you like, no man, my music's good, which quite a few of you you're at that point. The only thing is, you cannot have any errors in your music, or we can't upload it or download it into Google. So if you end up having an error in your program, let me know so we can work that out, and then we'll get that music in here. Okay? And I'm going to pause this video while we work. All right, so this is how you get your music from EarSketch into your Google Drive and in a folder. So we'll be able to add everything to WeVideo. So I'm looking at my, I went to Content Manager where we have scripts. This was on our test. And I find my scripts. Here's my music. I uploaded it. And I ran the music because I want to make sure there's no errors. Because if you have any errors, it won't let you download it because it's not running. So this is all my music. I can see my tracks. I'm all happy. Da, 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 da. If you do this and you change your music, you got to do it again. It doesn't I don't think it updates it. No one's ever tried it. We could try it as an example. If someone's not finished, we can see what happens. So from here, I need to stay in my content manager. So this is going to be new. Here is the project I'm open. I'm going to come to these 3 lines. You don't share over here. That's just sharing the link. The link won't help you do anything. You come to the 3 little dots here, click on that, and you get an open, create, copy, rename, download. That's what we're looking for. This download is different. When you click that, you get 4 options on how to download your music in a music file. Just like photos have a specific way to save a file, so does music. We're not doing it as a script because that's a text file. That's if you just want the code, which, if you want to look at that later and see what it looks like, because it'll save it in Python. You have WAV, which is WAV, and MP3. Now, WAV, a WAV, it's an audio file. That one uses more disks. It's a higher quality. If this was your job with music, you would always use WAV. But because we're in school and with Chromebooks and have limited space, we're not looking for absolute perfect quality. The MP3 is going to be great quality. That's one of the original ways to download music. On occasion, at least with the old computers, sometimes you could not save in the MP3. You had to save in the WAV. But I say first try this. This is not like a whole bar. You can click on it. They made it this little tiny thing. We click on, and this bottom one, that's if you're going to work it in another file like GarageBand. We're just saving the music. So I click MP3. Whatever you titled it is how it's going to be titled. Mine, it tells you right here at the bottom that it's an MPEG Layer 3 audio. And whatever title you gave it, that's how it's saved. Mine's just saving on my desktop. Yours is going to save in your downloads. It's just how my login does things. So I just click save. Now, I have a bar that runs at the bottom. You guys won't. But when you come over to your Google folder here, the one that says music video, where it's going to have all your photos and anything you're going to add, you will click on new, and you will go to file upload. This is going to go to your computer. You're going to find your downloads. This is where you're going to find your music. I don't see mine here because it's in a different place. But on the Chromebooks, you will find it in your downloads. Just like if you download any photos, because you don't drag and drop, you'll find them in the downloads. Anything in your downloads, once you have them in the Google folder, delete those to keep your space clear. So you're going to click on what it is you want, and you click open. I am dragging mine over because I have that option, and we're going to get it in here. And it's going to upload just like it did your photos. Now, this is how the folder will look for you. Just like mine, it has the red square with the white headphones, and it has the name of your music. That is saved in an audio file. That's why everything is going to go in here. So um, it'll be interesting to know if it automatically updates. I'm gonna lean on the side that it won't because we've just downloaded this, but I can always make some changes in my ear sketch and we'll try it out. So continue to add whatever photos, little videos. Like I've only got 3. That's not going to cut it. This down would need to triple that. Have a good variety. But I was just showing you how to do that. You got to have a lot of variety. All right. We have a little bit left in class. Next class period, I will show you how we take it from your Google folder and we'll put everything into WeVideo. Any questions? Okay, let's just finish it up.